welcome back to another video. I'm Mel, and in today's video I'm going to be showing you how to make alcohol ink art on tiles. For this you will need a white tile. This is 15 centimeters by 15 centimeters, but you can use any size tile. This is the tile I used for the first piece of art I did with alcohol ink, and so that's why I brought more of these. You also need alcohol ink, pipettes, a pen, I've just got a Sharpie, a paintbrush and straws. I've also got a paint palette just in case I need to use them. Another thing you may need if you make mistakes is wet wipes. Alcohol ink art on tiles is very different to using paper because the flow on the tile is very different to how it is on the paper. It does mix in very easily and spreads further than it would on paper, so it's very hard for you to make a particular shape or item, so it's kind of a bit of a mishmash of how to do this, but I'm going to try and make a flower today and see how it goes. So let's begin. So I've got my tile on a piece of plastic, and this is just to protect the table, but I'm going to start by using blue. So I've got blue alcohol ink, and this is called Sailboat Blue, and I'm literally just going to do a C kind of shape on the tile, and then using your straw blow out the ink. So you can see by this, where I've blown it, it makes all the lines spray out, and you obviously just overlap with different colours, and you can make that darker, lighter. If you want to make it lighter, you can add a alcohol blending solution and that will help it. But for first colour, that is okay. So now I'm going to use Mermaid, which is kind of like a teal colour. So if you can see here, the teal and the blue have blended in together, but that's fine because I'm going to go over the top with other colours, but also at the end go over again with the blue to make the defined shape of the flower on the blue. So now I'm going to use purple, and I'm going to put it in my palette and use the pipette to make this a different technique so you know what to use. So again, you just use a few drops, and then you get your pipette and suck it into your pipette, and you can just drop it on wherever you want. Again, you can see that already is moving and blending, so just be careful. And again, with this, the ink dries very quickly, so you have to work quite fast. As you can see here, I've got some marks come off the actual shape, so at the end I will use a white to wipe them away. So now this is quite dark, so I'm going to use Flamingo, which is pink, to try and brighten it up, and I'll also use some yellows. but again, you don't really want it over the other colour unless you want it dark. So just try and break some space. Very light at the bottom now, and actually to me, some of the flowers looks quite a lot like a jellyfish, so you could actually just use alcohol ink blending solution and like a light, make the blue light colour in the back to be lighter, and then like a blue, and then that would be quite good to hang in the bathroom or have as a tile or whatever. And I'm going to add sunshine yellow into it and see how this works. I'm going to use a wet wipe and just clean the edges up. Basically, you actually need a paper towel as well to dry it off before you use any other colour, but in some places I think it's quite dark, so you just going to basically, I've got my finger in the end of it and I'm just going to rub some places up. But it's all trial and error really with alcohol ink, and especially on tiles you can never get or do the same shape again. So I'm just literally rubbing this off just to get some lighter colours in. So I've got my paper towel and I'm just going to rub this so it's dry, so it doesn't react with anything else. So now I'm going to add, again I'm going to add the blue back in and do some lines. Just go along here. some dirty colours. So I'm just going to dab it just to get rid of the manky colourness. So you can see now, it's kind of got this, where I've just dabbed it, it's got the circles, but I will fill in some colour on that now. And I will use purple. To add some colour to it, I'm going to use the silver, and this again is different. You just need to shake it and you just need to dot it on, but it doesn't go as much as the other colours when blowing it out, so just be careful, and it reacts different. Like that, and I'm just going to add some pink over just to blend it out a bit. See that? So now I'm going to go over with the blue again and do my line to make it right. And I'm just going to blow it slightly. Again, here where I've got a gap, I'm going to use Mermaid just ever so slightly, just to fill in here and here. Wherever basically you've got a gap and you feel that it needs to have something in it. But alcohol ink is good for layering, but obviously you could see it gets a bit like dirty coloured, so that's it so far. And now I'm going to do the green stem. So I'm going to use Botanical, which is the green, and this I'm literally going to draw on with the bottle and then just blow out for blow it with some straws for the leaf. So I'm just going to literally do that. Well, obviously if you're not happy with it, you can obviously wipe the whole tile off. This is quite good. So once it's dried, I'm going to use a clear spray, adhesive spray, and then that makes it permanent. I will show you now one I have up on the wall, which is, I've used No More Nails glue to glue it onto a frame. It's actually 4 tiles and it looks quite similar to this. Here it is. This is actually the one I did on the course, and I used a cocktail stick to do the green rather than the straw, but either way works out well. And I used gold rather than silver. So thanks for watching this video. If you liked it, please give it a big thumbs up. Please comment down below if you've ever tried alcohol ink on tiles. Please also subscribe, push the notification bell to see when I post. Thanks for watching, bye!